Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Welcome everybody, guys. Today we will take a look at the different currency, so as we have promised yesterday, and today it will be the New Zealand dollar. Speaking on the euro currency, on the Great British pound, market mostly are moving in a direction that we have specified and that we have discussed previously, and in general the setup that we have discussed as on the euro currencies and the Great British pound is still valid. And market just shows some progress with it. So the target stands the same, the expectation and the overall analysis mostly stands the same. We just see the development, the progression in the direction of this analysis. So market moves higher and higher day by day. So yesterday, as we have got the gross domestic product released, it was not really very surprising, but still it was mostly supportive for the US dollar weakness, because mostly market expected 0.9%, while we've got the half of the percent number, so it was slightly lower than expectation. So this was really not too significant difference, and that's why it's mostly was supportive for the all currencies across the board that traded against the United States dollar, but this hasn't led to a real significant rally. Still, euro currency is approaching to the 114 area. It has broken the levels that we have specified, and that could mean that this is the confirmation of the upper breakout, and we could maybe on the next week we will start to search the chance for taking the long position. The same we see on the gold market. Again, it has confirmed our expectation on the upward reversal, because we have estimated the unnatural behavior of the market. That is not typical for the hand shoulders pattern, and we have come to conclusion that probably gold will show upward action. But on the New Zealand dollar, it's a bit different story. As on the other currencies, the major setup already has been formed and market already is moving with it. On the New Zealand dollar, the setup is yet to be formed. So that's why we will start from the weekly chart. On the weekly chart, we see very important resistance area that includes the major fib level 71.63. It's also an agreement. If you will take a look at this A, B, C bottom pattern, D point stands right here, and this will be also a weekly overbought. So that will be very strong resistance that could trigger the downward retracement. Also, this will be simultaneously the combination of the Judd Napoli as the bearish stretch pattern, because this is a combination of the overbought with the fib level, as the Kibi trade setup, because this is a combination of the overbought with the ABCD target. So, other words speaking, just to not confuse your mind, overall idea is that here market could show some retracement. This retracement probably will be meaningful for the weekly chart. With the meaningful retracement, we understand at least the major 3.8 support. So from that low to this top, the 30% retracement probably should happen. Another signs of the possible retracement that we see here is the speed of the legs. So you can see that the slope of the AB leg is stronger, is more steeper than the CD leg. When usually with the ABCD pattern, when the CD leg is flatter, it tells that the retracement probably will be not just minor, small retracement on intraday charts, but this retracement could be deeper. So this is a kind of the weakness of the upward action, and just indicates that market gradually is losing the pace to the upside, the speed, the momentum. The strength has become lower, and just tells that retracement could be more significant. Here, guys, this could be some kind of the even guarded 222 sell pattern, because we have the thrust down, ABC retracement up, so retracement could be real significant. Here you see, by the way, the minor regardless triple to the upside. So first up, ABC retracement, upward continuation. So our thought here is that we need to wait when the market will hit this areas 1710 approximately 17 even. So where this bounce down could happen. But on the weekly chart it seems very simple. But here one really trick exists here, because if you will plant this ABC not from the absolute low, but if you will take a look at the low when this upward action really has started, you will see the target already has been hit. Why in general we're speaking about this issue at all? Because what the big deal? So no, yes, it has been hit, but maybe market will continue to move higher. Why we're speaking about this at all? Because on the intraday charts, on the daily chart, you will see that the reaction here is a bit too strong compared to possible retracement when we expect just further continuation. So here could be some reaction. We already have talked about it on the 21st of the April when we have discussed this setup. But currently we see that this reaction is a bit too strong, and that makes a bit difficult to count on the real continuation. So it makes the chance of this further continuation is a bit weaker. So we are not sure that's really will happen. Here I will explain you. So take a look at the daily chart. Last time when we have talked about it, it was based on this butterfly. So initially this was 127 butterfly, and we have talked about it right on the 21st when this was the hitting of this target and retracement down. So market stands in general in upward channel. Already monthly pivot point already has been hit. Market has continued to move higher and hit monthly pivot resistance one that also was very close to the daily oversold, daily overbought. And we said, well, this is some resistance. Market probably will show some minor retracement here, because on the weekly chart the major target has been hit yet. We expect the reaching of this level. That's why we do not expect some really big reaction. But what we have in reality, we see that retracement was really significant. So it has taken almost the whole butterfly body. So you can see it's almost has been released totally. This was not even retracement to the 618 support. That was even greater, almost to the lows of this initial swing. So this is really significant and not quite stands in agreement with the overall expectation of the normal market behavior when we expect the further target. Because when market stands and has it and gravitates to some target, usually until it will hit it, it shows not real significant retracements. That's why it's a bit riddle here. What does this retracement mean? From the one point of view, it could mean, you can see here market in general shows the deep retracements. So maybe if we will plant the harmonic swing, we even could see that something, maybe market just forms the harmonic swing here. So let's measure it. That's retracement here. Here's the same. Here's the same. The same. Here's almost the same, just small gap down was here. It's opening. Yes, so from the one point of view, maybe this is just the following of the harmony of this channel. That's why retracement was deep. This is great if this will be the case, because in this case we will be able to continue expectation of reaching of this target. But if this is not just following the harmonic, here we could get the hand shoulders pattern, guys. This mostly reminds me of the reaction on the hitting of the target, because it was significant. That's why I am just raising all this discussion with this possible minor target based on this reaction point. So ABCD has been hit target here. So this reaching of this target makes overall expectation very complex. It's sophisticated, because here it's very difficult to understand and get the clear signs what will happen, whether the market will continue to move high to the next target or start move down. Okay. So initially we have suggested that market probably will show minor retracement and then will continue move right to the 1618, and that will let market to reach the target and simultaneously to form reversal pattern. That's what the butterfly. that we will use for taking the short position and will possess ourselves for retracement. Right now, as you can see, it's not as clear as it was initially. And we will need to get some more clarity before we will take in the short position. So current stop on the upward action here could be explained also by two things. First of all, if this will really, the reversal already has started, so it will suggest that market hit this target and turn down. Sometimes this happens, that market shows a reversal not from the major point, but from the real point where upward action has started. So here you can see the market has reached the resistance. So this is the 618 target of this ABCD action, and also weekly pivot resistance one. And also this top stands right at the same level as the left shoulder of potential patient stance. So if market here will not be able to pass through it and will drop lower, this will be a first sign that possibly market is turning down. But before taking the position, we probably will have to wait for breakout of this channel. This will be the safe way for taking the position, and we need to get the real shape of the hand shoulders pattern, because if market still has the tendency, has intention to touch this target, it should not show significant pullback here, because it already has happened. Hence, from the standpoint of upward continuation, market here stands on the next target in the upward direction. That's why this is some kind of the extension. So this leg should be formed. It's 2 times greater than this one, and market should not show any significant retracement here on the way up. And if market will start to form this move down, this will be the breaking of the overall harmony, because market on the way up stands in a straight action without any pullbacks. And this will let us to understand what's really is going on here. So guys, I hope that I have not confused you too much. Just explain you in 2 words. Action to this target suggests straight action on the daily chart. Any retracement here will mean that probably market will not continue to move higher to this target and will turn to retracement right here, because also minor target already has been hit, and probably maybe it will become particular the target that we're expecting. So that's why we need to watch for a possible bounce here. Minor retracement here and upward continuation will mean that we will wait for that one. Deep retracement here, drop to the neckline here, moving very deep retracement will tell us that probably we will not get the upward continuation, and we should be ready for breakout right now. Also guys, take a look that if minor retracement will happen here, we could get another butterfly to the upside. It could be left wing, it could become right wing. Market finally could touch the target that we expect. At the same time, market has some signs that possible for the continuation. Take a look. This is thrusting action here. This is not very typical for the hand shoulders, as on the gold market we have discussed. It's very fast acceleration. On the right shoulders is not really usually happens. That's why it it makes the overall picture even more confused than it was a week ago. But anyways, in one or other way, this riddle should be resolved, and we just need to wait for the retracement here, because overall setup on the New Zealand dollar looks very attractive. It could really bring us very nice trade. Potential of this trade really significant. It's approximately 300 pips, so it's not very small. At least maybe even greater. That's why definitely worth of our attention. And now we just need to wait for the retracement. The depth of this retracement will tell us what's really is going on. Either market is really turning to reversal and forming these head and shoulders, or so just minor bounce, and we still should wait for the 71 area to be hit as we initially planned.